Good evening, everybody. You guys know what time it is. It is Tuesday,
Yes.
July 8th, I believe. Yes, it's the
Yes,
8th.
it
It's
is.
Tuesday, July 8th, and you're in for a treat because we're back with you guys, coming through with Spill the Tea. My name is Stephanie. If it's your first time joining, if you are coming back and returning to watch us spill the tea, welcome back. We're excited to have you guys. I host this podcast with my sis Z here, and I hope everybody's been having a great week. Sis, how has your week been, and how are you?
Yeah, my week is so far short, right? It's Tuesday, guys. But over the weekend I have fun celebrating July 4th with my family. I hope you all had a great weekend with that too. And then we just celebrated my husband's 40th birthday, everyone. So yeah, I mean his actual birthday is this upcoming Friday, but we celebrate a little early because he's got military duty coming up this weekend. So we had a fun time. Family came in, drove up here, and a friend of ours too came up here too to celebrate. So we had a really great time. And then yesterday, because my Ina is still here, my mom's still visiting, so we went to the Hershey Chocolate World. Not the amusement park, but we went to the Chocolate World, and it was my daughter's first time going, and my boys, I think, third time. But it's been a long time, so we had fun with that, eating all the chocolates and just kind of learning about Hershey itself. So that was fun. How was your weekend, sis?
My weekend was pretty good. So on Friday, my parents hosted the 4th of July. So they had quite a few people that came over. It was just really low key. We just did like small cookout, hot dogs, hamburgers. My dad actually, he seasoned these Cornish hens and like cut them in half and grilled them. They were so good.
Yeah.
Um, so we did that. My mom made shish kebabs, and we had like, of course, like the typical cookout fixings. We had
Mhm.
pasta salad, we had potato salad, we had corn, we had watermelon, everything. So it was really nice. It was really nice to hang out with my family. As I shared before in a previous episode, my family and I, we are moving. I have actually been in Virginia my entire life, and we are getting transplanted to a new location. So we are moving to Alabama. So I think, Stephanie, we only have a few friends here on this podcast. Guys, I'm going to need some more friends.
Yeah.
I need you guys to subscribe. So
Subscribe, subscribe.
I say all that to say it was just really nice to like spend
Mhm.
time with my family. This weekend, I spent time like hanging out with my sisters. And one of my favorite things to do is go to Target. I like to peruse the local Target.
Mhm.
So we went there and just like hung out, nothing major, but it was a good weekend. I am excited that you went to Hershey Park, sis, because we're actually going to be heading out there again,
Yes.
right?
Yep, in just a few weeks, everyone. We're so
Yeah.
excited. We have another concert. You guys, if you have watched and tuned in with us over the last year for the last couple of seasons, yeah,
Mhm.
we love to go to concerts. So, yeah, we got one coming up at Hershey Park soon. So I'm excited for that.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm
Yeah.
actually excited to spend that time with you, sis. I know that I'm coming to see you this weekend.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to that and seeing baby girl. And I'm also looking forward to seeing you for our concert. So we'll spill the tea a little bit about that. But without further ado, let's get into what we're all here for today. Of course, I have this coveted jar full of questions. I don't know what the
Mhm.
questions are, and I am just going to go ahead and shake it up, make sure it's all
Yeah.
mixed up, and then I'm going to pick a question out of the jar. I will read the question, and then we will spill the tea on the question. So let's go.
All right. Let's get ready here. And then, guys, also comment below. We do see that here too. So if you are watching and tuning in, comment below. Let us know your answers.
Okay, here we go. Have you ever lied about getting punished by your parents? Have you
Hmm.
ever lied about getting punished by your parents?
Trying to think. I would have to like really think way back because
I know, it's been a long time.
like I've been an adult
Should we pick
now
a different
for 20
question?
years.
Since we only have 2 episodes left, should we pick another question?
I'm fine with it. We just stir it
I don't know.
up.
I kind of don't like. I mean, I was hoping for something a little better.
Yeah, I have to think like from 20, because that's
Yeah.
20 years ago when I was like, I'm living under my parents'
No, it's been a long time.
roof. It's been a long time. Are you guys okay with that? Because we're gonna switch it.
Thank you for giving us some grace with
Right?
that
No
question.
rules, no rules. Just we keep
No
going till we
rules. We
find the
just
one that we like.
we passed me with that one. It's been too long.
This is a
Sis
first,
and I, we are 38 years old, so it's been a long time since we've been punished by anybody.
right?
All right, I picked another one. This
Okay.
one's a little bit better. I like it. I like it. Have you
Okay.
ever pretended to love slash like something that someone you loved gave you not to hurt their feelings?
Okay.
I like this one.
Yeah, I like that one too.
This
I
one, this one,
I
this
have to
one's a
think
little
about it.
juicy. A little juicy.
Yeah. I have to think about what it was.
I have to think about what it was too. I'm trying to think.
These are
Hmm.
hard because I think we have mentioned this before. Like I usually when there are things or gifts given to me, most of the time I'm just grateful for them. I'm just trying to think of a specific item. But I want to say for me, yes, have I pretended? I would say pretend. Well, in this case, I guess pretended. But I'm trying to think of a specific time because I know there are times where I receive like gifts from my spouse or because here's one. It's not necessarily my spouse, but I feel like my kids, and this, I'm sure every parent has gone through this, where your kids will give you their artwork or you just have a huge, right, stack of things that they bring from school and they made you something. And of course, you're going to be like, ooh, like I'm thankful for it. But at the same time, I'm like, this is not that pretty. This is not necessarily what I was, going to think that this was going to come from this child. Not that I have high expectations. I don't expect a 5-year old, you know, to know how to draw very well or to go to the store and know what I want. But there are times like I'm just like I have to strategically when I got it, just act like I'm like, oh, I'm so surprised. It's so beautiful. Make up things to say to let them know how proud I am. And then usually, I know it's not sad, guys. I have to like purge and get rid of things. Because I'm just like, ooh, I'm not gonna show this to my daughter when she gets older. Like this just I don't think this is gonna make it. This is not part of the bunch of papers. But I don't know. I'm trying to think from my if I got anything from my husband. Yes, I did. I do remember now
Why do you sound so excited?
because I finally thought of something. I'm like, I know there was a time and it just hit me. Okay, there were two items. This was actually over Christmas. So my husband knows, like most people, love to coordinate or match accessories. And this was Christmas. This has to be like 2000. This is when I was living in Georgia. Had to be like 2016 or 17. So if he's watching, sorry. But anyways, so he bought me these really nice Nike shoes. And they were like a purple color. And they were pretty. It's not that they weren't pretty. They were pretty. I just, guys, I'm very plain. And if I get something bold like that, that means I have to work extra hard to find a matching shirt. And it's just, or pants or whatever. But they were pretty. But the one item that he got me to go with those shoes was the item that I didn't like. So, like most people, Apple users like Apple Watches if you have them. I love mine. But he got me this watch band that I didn't like, and I acted like I did. And I only wore it like once or twice. And when he asked me why I haven't worn it in a while, this is like years ago, I just told him that it was always big, which it was. That's not a lie, but that's what I used. Like I didn't work extra hard to make an additional hole in there or anything to wear it.
Right.
And it wasn't that it was necessarily ugly, it's just not my taste. It was white with these bold flowered like decals on them that were like purple, light blue, and pink, but it wasn't something that I'd wear. Like I like floral things, but just as a watch band, I didn't like it very much. So
I hear
nothing
you.
big, but I do remember that, and I just kept it. Matter of fact, I just got rid of it, like, 2 months ago, and I haven't
That's
worn it in years.
that's funny. I wish we could have seen a picture of it.
Oh, I know, yeah,
Dang.
it wasn't ugly, it just wasn't
Wasn't
my
your style, wasn't your
style,
style.
wasn't my style at all, but he did it to kinda match with the shoes, and then actually he took those shoes back too because they were pretty, I don't know what kind of Nikes they were, but I just got overwhelmed, it's like, I don't know what I'm gonna wear with these, and I just didn't wanna have him spend that much money for something that
I
I
hear
couldn't
you.
like for
Girl, you
myself.
could have put it on with a white tee. White tee matches everything.
Yeah, I mean, now when I look back, I probably could have. It's just you're right. I just then like, now I'm kind of into shoes more so, but not as much as I wasn't then really. So, very basic, but
I
yeah.
hear you. I hear you.
But I never told him.
So, well, he about to find out.
He about to find out.
He about to learn tomorrow, today. So So yes, I have done that. And I find myself so I don't know about you, but I find when I was younger, I did it more like pretended to like an activity or pretended to
Mhm.
like something. And it was because I didn't want to hurt that person's feelings. So,
Yeah, of course.
based on a thing, my husband did get me he got me a purse. So this was our first was it? It was our first Christmas together.
Mhm.
And like I was early 20s and our first Christmas married and he decided to go out and buy me a Coach purse. So he got up, he went to the Navy Exchange at like maybe midnight. This is like when like going to stores at like midnight, 11 p.m. was like a big deal. So he went and he got me this Coach purse.
Mm.
And when I opened it, of course, like you see the bag and then you're like, oh my gosh, it's a purse. And so
Mhm.
I open it and that purse looked like a old lady Coach purse. And I was
Oh,
like,
man.
mm,
Yeah.
this
At your style. Yep.
yeah. So I was like, oh, thank you so much. Like this is amazing.
Was it like a
And
book bag or a satchel? I mean,
it
or
was
like a
like so it wasn't like a bucket purse. It was kind of like a purse with like pockets on the outside.
oh, okay. Oh,
Like it
okay,
had
gotcha.
compartments. It was just like it wasn't for my age group. When it did not look like it was for my age group then. It doesn't look like it's for my age group now.
No. So you basically
So
had, like, what do you call those, the
it was
pants
like
that
a
you like to wear?
utility Coach purse. It like
Yeah, I could see.
it was just okay, so don't get me wrong, and I'm not an ageist. It just did not look like it was for me. Let me
Yeah.
just put it that way. Now, there are some cute, funky bags that I like that maybe have pockets on the outside, but it's just styled differently. This one, that wasn't the case. So I just remember like his mom was really excited. He was like, yeah, he went with me to the exchange and we got all this stuff. And he was like looking around for hours for this purse
Oh,
for you.
man. You had to keep it. You had to wear
And
it.
so, like, the next day, so I had just had a baby. I had my son December 19th. So this was like 6 days later.
Yeah.
And so I was already off. I didn't have to work the next day or anything like that. So I was like, hey, do you mind if we go to the exchange? I think there's something that may work differently for me or work better. Wasn't intelligent enough then to like word it that way. I don't even remember what I said. But I went back and I exchanged it for something else, which that purse is gone now.
Yeah.
But it really hurt his feelings.
Oh,
It
goodness.
really did. He was actually like upset about it.
Oh, I'm sure. I mean, he spent
He
all
was
that
upset about it. He was like, I took this time to get you this purse and you didn't like it. And I was like, I'm sorry, but I told, and then I fessed up. I was like, listen, I'm sorry, but like a purse is something that you have to let like a woman
Or
choose.
it's like jewelry, I mean,
Right.
even when it comes to, like, your wedding ring, like, most of the time, men do get the wedding ring, but a good percentage of women will say, "Hey, this," because if you're gonna wear that for the rest of your life, like, you're not gonna wanna be stuck with something that you don't
Right.
really like, and it's one of those things. So I know that my husband, like, for instance, for my ring, he knew that I like princess cut. So I was okay. As long as it was white, he knew I like white gold because he asked me um, about the type of my size and stuff and the type of rings and stuff because I knew it was eventually going to come out. We just talked about this way before he even proposed to me. Just asking questions, and you kind of know a little bit, but it's always good. Like, and you're right, like a purse is one of those things that you're going to wear for a long time, and especially like a brand like that. Um, you want to make sure that you feel happy, and excited to be wearing your bag, not hiding it, especially if it's a
Right.
name brand like that. So no, I get it.
Yeah.
That is funny because I've never had one like that. Well, not in that brand. I had a Jordache one, guys. If you remember back in the day when Walmart used to have Jordache as their brand, I remember having a purse that had pockets on the outside, and I was just like, I didn't care for it.
Mhm.
Then, and I wouldn't now, even though like 90s style type stuff is back in. I get it. I think he was just getting you ready, sis, for like to make sure that you had a place, for your phone, a place for your chapstick in the front, so you're always just ready.
It was, I mean, honestly, like my husband's really, really thoughtful. Like I know in a previous episode I talked about what he had got me for my birthday, but
Yeah.
honestly, like now, like in hindsight, like I remember in school, like pretending like to like things that I think my friends liked, and I really didn't, I wasn't really my thing, but in an effort to be like, I think you're the only person that I never did that with.
Yeah. I
Like, you're the only person I
would.
never did that with, but, like, certain things, like, I remember I wouldn't lie about it, but, like, just kinda, like, going along with it. I did that when I was younger, but I now that I'm older, I think even when I was, like, mid to late 20s, I
Mhm.
was just kinda like, "Yeah, no, I'd rather do this than that," that type of thing.
Yeah. I mean,
So,
it's better to be that way because if you're getting something that you don't like, it's better to say it than not. I mean, I get the idea of surprising and being proud, but at the same time, it's kind of you really have to know like your partner and what they like. That's why if I get gift cards, even though a lot of people are like, "Oh, it doesn't seem like they took enough time to really,
yeah.
buy you something. They just went to the store." I am so fine with it at this age, just because I can choose and pick what I want at my own time because I might not need something right then and
Right.
there, and I might need time to like, especially like a gift card to a clothing, store, take the time to look at my closet and see exactly what I need or what I want, and something that I like. Like, I just don't wanna take
Yeah.
what someone gives me and just pretend like I like it just to make them happy. I mean, I get it, but it's not worth it because then it's actually wasting money. Like, you're not using it. It's just sitting there collecting dust.
Yeah. No, I agree,
And then
and
it's another lie on top of another lie, trying to make excuses for why you're not using
yeah,
it.
and I rather do that too. Like now for you, I may get you like a thing and then a gift card
Yeah.
just because like I want to get you something. Um, but yeah, I'm totally fine with gift cards too. Or like let's go somewhere. Like I was thinking about it driving home today and I'm really excited for next year because I'm excited to see what we plan for our birthdays, to celebrate our
Yeah,
birthdays.
yeah.
So I'm just, excited about that. But that's, like, the one thing. I mean, there were some other things, like, my husband was buying me, like, boots and different things like that, and I was like,
Yeah.
"Babe, like,
It's just not
I'm,
meant to
like, never gonna wear this."
you got a cargo coach bag.
Or he got me, like, these boots, and I'm thankful. I'm very thankful. Like, I'm really thankful that he goes out and
Yeah.
he, like, thinks of what to buy me, and what he does, my husband's so visual, he visualizes how they would look on me, but I'm like, "Well,
I get
what?"
it.
But in any case, we've evolved. Now we surprise each other with like dinner places. So
Yeah,
now our new thing is like, all right, let's take each other to a restaurant. Was it great?
yeah,
You know, that type of thing.
yeah,
So we do things like that. We go on vacations. We, you know, if there's like a one thing that we talk about, we try to get that for each other.
yeah,
Um, so
yeah.
that's what we try to do. But I don't really, again, I'll reread the questions for you guys. Have you ever pretended to love or like something that someone you loved gave you not to hurt their feelings?
Yes, everyone, let us know below. We just gave you our answer. So just share that with us. Let us know if you've ever gotten or received some kind of item or gift from your loved one that you just pretended to like. Let us know what you did with that item. If you're still keeping it, hey, let us know what it is.
Or
Because
let
we
it
would,
go if you
yeah,
no,
let
I'm
it,
just kidding.
yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, unless it's really sentimental to you, then keep it.
Right.
But yeah, maybe pass it on to someone else that you know that can actually use it. But guys, we really enjoyed being here with you tonight. We will be back again. We're here every Tuesday, so we will see you next Tuesday, July 15th at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Guys, please subscribe to our YouTube channel at zwsb.24, and also you can follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. So we hope you enjoyed this episode. You all have a great rest of your week, and until next week, we will see you then. Love you, sis. And we will see y'all
Bye.
later. All right. Bye, everyone.